Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Robotics Strategy Forum, the event which gives you the insights and emerging trends in the field of robotics and automation. It has been another exciting year in the field of robotics. We have even non-traditional players such as Tesla entering the market with their Tesla bot. We have global robot density at record heights. And we have significant development in the satellite industries of robotics and automation, such as the EU Semiconductor Initiative, wishing to achieve an ambitious goal of 20% market share by 2013, and the EU Battery Initiative, which aims to invest billions in new generation batteries. Those and some more developments are just a small part of what we've seen on the innovation ecosystem globally and in our region. Joining me for the opening of Robotics Strategy Forum is the Executive Director of the Bulgarian Agency for Promotion of Small and Medium Enterprises, Mr. Бойко Takov. Good morning, Mr. Takov. Mr. Takov, can you we think you're muted. Can you?
Sorry.
Yes.
Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Takov. So can you share with us your perspective, what happens on the Bulgarian tech scene and in the Bulgarian ecosystem this year?
Yeah, first of all, dear friends from Para, I would like to congratulate you for today's event and for all your activities as an organization. The topics you have chosen are extremely interesting and relevant, and I believe that they will be topics that we could and we will work on together. The global chip shortage is a problem both for the industry and for all of us as consumers who are experiencing in one form or another this negative effect of the crisis. Speaking of batteries and the European plan for their development, I sincerely believe that Bulgaria has a place in the process and that science and business should work together in this direction. Developed economies are setting trends in robotics and autonomous systems, setting trends in future industrial development, and we should encourage our small and medium enterprises to seek and to use all the opportunities that Industry 4.0 offers them. So far, Industry 4.0 is mainly brought forward by bigger companies, and small and medium enterprises are risking not being able to exploit this huge potential. As the previous economic crisis showed, small and medium enterprises proved to be more robust than bigger companies because of their flexibility, their entrepreneurial spirit, and their innovation capabilities. As such, the successful implementation of Industry 4.0 has to take place not only in large enterprises, but even more important in small and medium enterprises. Because of often limited financial and human resources, the implementation of Industry 4.0 represents a special challenge for our companies. Up to now, small and medium enterprises are partially ready to adapt to Industry 4.0 concepts. In particular, smaller enterprises face a high risk of not being able to benefit from this industrial revolution. The path of Bulgarian small and medium enterprises is extremely challenging, but could not be missed or postponed if we want to have a developed and competitive economy. That is why your efforts in this direction are extremely important, and I firmly believe that the more people looking in one direction, the faster the goal shall be achieved.
Mr. Takov, we thank you very much for your opening and for the congratulations towards Para. We do appreciate them, and we do wish you and the agency best of luck in incentivizing the small and medium enterprises and in promoting innovations in the Bulgarian economy.
Thank you very much, and see you soon in person.
See you soon, Mr. Takov.
Thank you.
Following the introduction by Mr. Takov, we will shortly discuss the results of our survey regarding the level of automation in the Bulgarian industry. We asked Bulgarian enterprises a couple of questions. First, what type of automation do you consider for your business? Do you consider software automation or discrete automation, or both? Nearly half of the enterprises said they consider software or RPA automation. We have 25% of companies who said that they wish to implement discrete and software automation. But more on the initiatives in the field of automation and in the field of innovations, not in the enterprises, but in Sofia municipality, we'll have an opening keynote by Mr. Genčo Kerezov, who is Deputy Mayor of Sofia municipality and responsible for digitalization and innovation in the municipality. Mr. Kerezov, I'd like to welcome you here with us. Good morning.
Good morning. It's really a pleasure to be here.
Likewise. So tell us, what's your perspective on the development of innovations and automation this year from the perspective of Sofia municipality?
Digitalization and automation and the entire topics of how technology can influence business and government has been a center point in the policy of the Mayor Jordanka Fandukova for the last couple of years. Since this year, since this term, she has started a separate department called Digitalization, Innovation and Economic Development, which I have the honor to lead as of today. And we have put a very special focus on digital transformation of Sofia. It is implemented in two ways. First, automating the municipality, the services that we do, the processes that we have internally, and on the other hand, creating the proper conditions for businesses and for the citizens to be able to innovate, to be able to automate, and to create Sofia, to turn Sofia into a real digital hub that is attractive for both large investors and smaller businesses. We have been working very extensively with innovative companies, with startups, with consultants that are very well prepared on worldwide level on how to implement such digital transformations. And so far the results have been quite impressive. We were able to launch a very solid program that also Para helped structure, which is our sandbox for innovation. We have allowed startup companies to come in and to really innovate into solving urban challenges. And we put a limited small financial risk into developing those innovations, and then the ones that work, we're going to scale up when we already have such projects together also with you. And this is where I want to really express my appreciation to Para and
we appreciate it.
Yes, because organizations like you really demonstrate what a proper lobbying efforts should look like. I mean, you are protecting the interest of an industry, but also the citizens in their entirety, and meeting just the two worlds of the regular life of people and how digitalization, automation, and technology, and the businesses that are involved in technology can work together to create a better Sofia.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kerezov, for that opening and for the congratulations. We'll definitely continue supporting your initiatives and working in partnership with you going forward.
Thank you very much. We are very much looking forward to even increase our efforts in automation as well. So congratulations for the great event, and looking forward to working with you and all the companies that are watching today. Please contact us, go to innovativesofia.bg, contact the team, show us what kind of technologies you have and how you can solve or automate the urban challenges that we currently have, so we can make the life of people better.
Sorry to emphasize on that one, but contact Innovative Sofia definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kerezov. Now, continuing with our automation survey results, as you've seen, both companies and the municipality itself consider software automation as one of the main tools to progress forward. But we also asked the companies, what are your automation budgets? This year, we've seen something interesting. We've seen that large automation budgets are no longer the trend. We've seen that nearly half of the automation budgets, which were described in our survey, are below 1,000 leva. We've seen that 21% of automation budgets range between 100,000 and 300,000 leva, and we have only 13% of automation budgets which exceed 1 million leva. We asked, which is your main motive for investing in robotics and automation? A couple of years back, the main motive was increased production, but this year we're seeing something different. We're seeing 54% of companies saying their main motive is cost optimization and process integration. We've seen 42% of companies saying that their main motive for investing in robotics and automation is increased production, and we're seeing an increasing number of companies, 38% of all of the companies which have filled our survey, who say that their main motive for investing in robotics and automation is the lack of workforce, a trend which is actual both on a local and a global level. We asked what type of robots would fit and you consider fit for your production. Now here the answers ranged a lot, but the main answer, 33% of companies said that robots for assembly and assembly lines are the main type of robots which would help enhance their production capabilities. 25% of companies said inspection robots are needed for their production. 21% focused on welding robots, which are a traditional method for enhancing the productivity, especially in the fields of automotive, machinery, and etc., etc. And we have 17% of companies saying paint and service furnishing robots were needed in order to enhance their production. We see that automation in the Bulgarian industry is an evolving and constantly changing trend. We're seeing that investments in hardware do need process integration, do need software, and innovation budgets may get smaller at times, but it's more important that they become focused, concentrated, and focus on enhancing the level of competitiveness of the enterprises. Those were the results of our survey. Dear viewers, please stay tuned for our first panel, which is going to discuss a trend which we mentioned with Mr. Takov, which is the global chip shortage and how Bulgaria can join in the global fight to end chip shortage soon. Stay tuned.
В новия брой на списание Мениджър усещането за стартъп ни движи силно напред. Димитър Димитров, изпълнителен директор на водеща технологична компания. Не пропускайте! Какво ни струва забавянето на плана за възстановяване? Международните очаквания към новото българско правителство. Днешният човек се нуждае най-много от дискретност. Интервю с джаз певицата Мирослава Кацарова. Търсете Мениджър в разпространителската мрежа в цялата страна и на zinzin.bg.